Happy Tuesday, everybody. What's up? Nice to see ya. It's been a minute. You remember this guy? Remember this guy? Oh my god, it's this guy. Waddy! Nice to see you, Waddy. How are ya? How is every little thing? Man. Wait, what stream is this? I don't know. It's some dude. Some dude up to mischief and lizards. Yeah. I am absolutely in the thick of it right now. My lower bits are stupid. Kind of are being a little right now. Same old right knee is threatening shenanigans, and I hope it doesn't. I hope it doesn't, because I need it for 2 more days of performances. Cat Dad. Showing up in chat as a friend, Cat Dad. And HB! Welcome. I realized at the last moment I had to scramble to replace the verb mic, because I've been using my backup for a long time, and then I took my backup to rig up in the theater for performances, and I'm like, shit, I don't have a verb mic. So had to dig deep into the old bag of tricks here, and we got some vintage broadcast radio interview mics situation thing going right here, but
should be okay in terms of verbiage. Sounds a little. I have no extra effects on it, but it sounds very AM radio.
It'll work. It's just not nearly as hot, so I got to get really close to it for the full verbiage. But welcome, everybody. Welcome. I don't think I'm supposed to eat this. Am I supposed to put this in water? I think it's fizzing, but I'm not quite sure. Oh, I love those quotes, even though I can't even remember them at this point. People, hi HB. Nice to see y'all. Nice to see you. I feel like it's been freaking forever. It's been almost forever. You didn't see me at all last week. Week ago tonight. It seems like it was a million years ago, but it was a week ago tonight. I rounded out my super ridiculous 2-week concert bender with Eric Clapton at the TD Garden in Boston. It was an amazing show. It was. But at that point, that was my 4th big show in 2 weeks, I want to say, coupled with near daily rehearsals for my show on top of like my regular job and my 1 hour each way commute. And kind of got to the point where I was just like, I mean, you can see it in my freaking face. I mean, I'm looking at myself in the monitor and I'm like, Jesus Christ, look at that guy. Has he slept in days? And I'm at that point of like multiple day tired where it's very difficult to sleep. I'm sure you know what I'm talking about. But like the last couple nights, I've come home absolutely wiped out, get into bed, and sleep is almost impossible. So tired you can't sleep. I think there was a song about it, about a gambler. Dang, that's rad. I just saw my first show in 1.5 years last Friday. Cool. What'd you see? This stretch of shows was wait, what? Where did this stretch start? Well, I'll go backwards. So Tuesday was Eric Clapton. And then before that, most recently before that, was My Chemical Romance at Fenway Park, also in Boston. And of course, each one of those necessitated driving from one corner of New England to the other, which was about 8 hours of driving for, 2 to 3 hours of music. But Eric Clapton, My Chemical Romance, Poppy, was it The Who before that? Might have been The Who before that. Yeah, I think it was. It's been crazy, and of course for the Who show, I went to New York City for that. Well, yeah, it's been a lot. Cherub was supposed to see Mannequin Pussy this Wednesday, but they canceled. Seeing Melvins, wow, that's a name I haven't heard in a while. Seeing Melvins in October though, and maybe Amel and the Sniffers. Hey, sounds like you got them mapped out too. That's awesome. That's awesome. Freaking love live shows, and I stacked them up because I mean, at this point, since we didn't get Raptured today, there's going to be something else that we're headed towards the end of the world one way or another, so we might as well enjoy it on the way out. At least that's how it seems to be. But I currently don't have any more concerts on my agenda. But I mean, between the last June, July, August, September, the last 4 months, I went to for me, pretty ridiculous amount of shows, which is also pretty awesome. I enjoyed every minute of it, and I got to see a lot of bucket list shows. Some things I thought I never would see. Some things are probably the last chance I would ever get to see. And others just absolute bangers and adventures along the way. So, took too much Tylenol to get I guess so. Well, is it that we took too much Tylenol, or is it that our mothers took too much Tylenol when we were in utero? I guess it depends on how you want to look at it. Oh my God. I don't even know what to say at this point. It's just the fact that this embarrassment is the world we're living in right now is just like, ugh. But I'm one weekend of shows down. That means I'm halfway through my run of the last show of the series. The last weekend of performances of the last show in the series that I've been writing and producing since 2018. So literally less than a week from the end of all of it, and really not looking forward to all of this being over. But all good things have to end eventually. But I mean, for something I started working on in 2018, it's been a lot of thought and a lot of creative energy. So it'll be tough to put this one away. Wadi did not get raptured, probably because of all the sins. Oh yeah, that probably didn't help us either, did it? Oh, well. I was kind of really hoping it would take all the red hats away. Like, we would just wake up today and they would all be gone. And then we could be like, awesome. Now we can live in a proper functional society where we take care of each other. But unfortunately, no, they're still here. Maybe they just need to take more Tylenol. I don't know. I repent, none of them. Me either, Waddy. Me either. Hell yeah. I knew it wasn't going to happen. All my Asian, Aussie, and European friends survived the day. And that's the funny thing as well. Like, I was seeing all over TikTok yesterday, people talking about, like, oh, this is how you prepare for the rapture and everything. And then in the comment section, people are like, so I'm from New Zealand. I just want to know what time the rapture is. Is it 8 p.m. America time or is it my time? Like, what should I plan on here? Or is this only an American rapture? Because it seems like Jesus is more American. He belongs to America more than he does the rest of the world. And just like. Yeah. Probably because of all the kinky sinning we get up to. Oh my. Well, we regret and repent nothing. 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 Tra-la-la. I'm sorry for mistakes that hurt people, but for some reason those are almost never designated sins. That is right. That is right, Waddy. Or true. Fate! That didn't sound right. Fate! Nice to see ya. Howdy, howdy. Hope y'all are doing well. First time I'm able to show up on stream since moving. Oh yeah. Tell us what you think of your new pad. I know I dropped you off there, and that was pretty much it. So I have a really nice room, and since getting settled, my sleep schedule has actually become normal. You're probably gonna. All right. Hey, awesome. Yeah, we don't want to interrupt that. So if you're settling into a nice normal routine, awesome. Keep it up. Dip on out. Get those Z's. I wish I could do that right now, but I got a little more work the next coming week or so.
Whoa.
And then I'll be able to.
Just cheered 1 bits. Swiggly swa oody.
Oh, Jesus. Mare Bear! Nice to see you, Mare Bear. Been a hot minute. But we got the Swa Oody in here with Mare Bear Panda Booty. Actually, I did get raptured today. My job did. Uh-oh, HB. Yeah, I lost my job because of consistently missing so much time over the last 18 months due to the migraines. Oh, that's shitty. I'm sorry to hear that, HB. It's like, it's a health condition. Shit like that should be protected. I'm sorry to hear that. Mare Bear finally got your Play Store unlocked so you can get more bits. Woo! Well, I appreciate that, Mare Bear. I appreciate that. But yeah, that's super shitty, HB. Oh, isn't it great to live in a country where we don't have basic worker protections like that? Is bullshit. Is bullshit. Yeah, I'm over it. It was a contract position, so I had no job security anyway. Oh, I see. Still shitty. Still sucks. Still sorry to hear that, HB. They could have at least offered you FMLA or something. What a stupid thing about my brain is I see FMLA in writing somewhere, and my brain just like incorrectly fills in the gap the same way every time. It just thinks it says is short for fuck my life, even though that doesn't really work. It's like, I don't know, for some reason that's how, I don't know. Fuck my life, asshole. There you go. I was just missing the asshole. Just had to add a little butthole pleasures. On the plus side, my cuddle therapy side gig got traction last week. I had 4 sessions and made like $345. Hell yeah, Mare Bear. That's awesome. That's awesome. Family medical leave something. Go crazy? Don't mind if I do. $345. Dang. I mean, rounding up, that's $100 an hour. That's a sick gig, Mayor Bear. I hope that keeps. I hope your client list or however that works keeps up at that rate, at that pace, or whatever. Because that sounds like an excellent, a hell of a lot better than doing the Uber. Wish it didn't pick up during my on-call week, but damn! Family medical leave assistance. I got reviews from each of them, so that'll help me get more clients. That's awesome, Mayor Bear. Especially with how tough things are right now for everyone everywhere all at once. All right, Fates has a room roughly the same size as your old one, 2 walk-in closets, and a small connected room that I'll set up as an you set up as an office in the future. I do have my desk, and I could set up my desktop, but without a chair, I don't want to leave the temptation. We have a massive kitchen space downstairs, and we have a house rule to only eat and have food down there. That's a good rule, especially in a new place. Honestly, without a mini fridge is hopefully going to help with temptation since I have to go downstairs for snacks. Hey, there you go. There you go. And a move like that is a great opportunity, as you're doing with your sleep schedule, to set and reinforce better habits and stuff like that. And it sounds like you're well on your way to doing that. Well, that's awesome to hear that, Fates. Onward and upward, and you're out of that basement. And I assume you actually have real windows, so next summer you'll be able to use an actual air conditioner. I get charged a fee when they book on site, so I only book the first session on the site so they can give me a review. Then it's off-site booking, so I can skip the fee. Charge less money for the first session, so I have less... There you go! You got it figured out, Mayor Bear. You got it figured out. First time rate is $80 an hour. After that, my regular rate is $120 an hour. That's bitchin'. That's bitchin'. Hell yeah, Mayor Bear. Hell yeah. Well, it seems like despite some of the negatives, sounds like some of us are able to spin up some positives, and that's great to hear. That's great to hear. It's fucking great, and it's cash. Cash is king, as they say. Less taxes for me! I've had a lot of support from friends in my kink communities reaching out to me today, and I've had a very uplifting talk with someone I'm entering into a relationship with from said communities that really help. That's also awesome, HB. When communities rally around us and everything, like, it really does make all the difference. Because you can go through all of that bull crap, and but to have, people circle the wagons around you can really make it not seem so bad. I love how supportive the kink and lifestyle people are. Nearly all of my friends here are in the lifestyle. Fates' office space is about the size of a corner cubicle. I have technically 3 windows in my room, a double window across from my bed and outside in the office, and an inner window to see into the stairwell, which I found funny. You put a sign in the one that goes to the hallway, like the doctor is in, the doctor is out, or something to that effect. It doesn't have to be the doctor. It's like a big family. Glad you have them. Good. But yeah, in terms of speaking like things being a big family, my production is half over, as I said, and I'm spinning off to, I guess, my theater family talk here. Yeah, it's going well. As of course I had my big shitting bricks period a couple weeks ago. Showing y'all my dialogue and my scripts and everything, and of course it was huge and stressful right up through dress rehearsal, even through the first performance, because shit went wrong. But we were all kind of in that same position. There was, if we had maybe one more week, or if we hadn't have had to, bump the show back or up 2 weeks, because it was supposed to be the first 2 weekends in October, and then they're like, we have to do it in September. If we had those 2 extra weeks, would have been absolutely golden. But in any case, performance-wise, everything went well. Attendance-wise, really not good. But with the state of the world right now, I mean, it's an across the board thing. It's not just an us thing, but it doesn't help the fact that it's trying to get people to go to a piece of theater that they've never heard of and that no one has heard of because it's brand new. But we've at least had audiences. We haven't had a total no show, so that was good. But performances have been good. The kids and the adults in the cast, everyone's been absolutely throwing down best they can, and they've even like even to the detriment of my sleep schedule, they wanted to be able to go to the theater hours early over the weekend just so that they could keep working on their lines, running scenes together and stuff like that to make sure everything was as good as it could possibly be. And I'm like, of course I'll do that. Like, yeah, it means I get less sleep, but like, because I had to go to the theater to, unlock the doors and, throw the gate open and everything so they could actually go up there and do that. And I'm like, the fact that you want to is awesome. So I didn't really get to make a dent in my negative sleep schedule over the weekend, but did the best I could. And we have 3 more shows to go, 2 Saturday, 1 Sunday. So as is tradition, at least at this point, since I have the connection up there, I will be most likely, like 99.7%, I will be streaming the Saturday night show on the Coreyworks YouTube channel. The show starts at 6 p.m. EST, so if anyone's not doing anything at 6 p.m. Saturday night and wants to watch an almost 3-hour show written by me, where I play a pastor that gets possessed by a demonic creature and have a lot of fun doing it, and it takes place in 1924. If that means anything to you, then yeah, the opportunity's there. If you want to watch it, I would appreciate it. It'd be cool to let the kids know that people are watching from, X and Y places. So they deserve a good audience. So I'm hoping we can at least get one good size house, because the work and everything they've put into it, they deserve it. This has really been one of the most cohesive and hardest working groups I've ever had. So it's been very rewarding. We're going up, up, up with our voices. Gonna be going. Sadly, it doesn't have a blind right now, and the night lights in the hallway send light into my room, but it's not too cumbersome. Just lightly annoying if I look the wrong direction. I have a queen-size bed, nice. Which is nice, but the best part of why my sleep is so good, I have a box spring. I haven't had one in years. Hey, there you go. Awesome. Moving on up in the world. Moving on up. And I will concur with the niceness of having a queen-size bed, even though I'm just me sleeping in it. Like, gone to hotels and stuff where I've gotten like a full-size bed, and it just, I don't know, when you're even though you don't use the whole thing, it's, I don't know, but then on the flip side of the coin, like going to hotels and sleeping in a king-size bed all by yourself, it's like, this feels kind of weird. There's just too much extra space. I guess I'm just a queen-size man. Sorry, a little obsessed with K-pop Demon Hunters. Oh, no worries, Mary Bear. I figured it was some reference to something that I am just not out of the loop to. The most interesting... Lamp!
The President of the United States!
Woo! 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 Lamp! Nice to see you, Lamp. Been a hot minute. Nice to see ya. How are things, Lampy? I was on Fates' comment. The most interesting thing about my room placement is it's facing the door and I can see the driveway, so I can see cars coming by or delivery trucks. The rain this morning wasn't even that dreary. I don't know if it's the novelty of the new place or just well, no, we haven't seen rain lately. We are, and it's kind of funny because leading up to like June, I'm sure you all remember me bitching and moaning the fact that like we've had rain every fucking weekend. It's like it never stops raining. Well, it did stop raining. And it has not started. And our lakes and streams and wells are, some of which are at levels that are lower than they've ever been historically measured. Like it's one of the worst droughts we've ever had. It's pretty bad. But we got some rain today. Not enough. So the sky cried so much it got dry cloud. I guess so. But yeah, it's been pretty. And like as of yesterday, the entire state was under a no burn warning. And I don't think the whole state. Like there have been counties here and there over the years, but I don't think the entire state of Vermont has ever been under a no burn warning. But yeah, we got some rain today, which was nice, and I'm not gonna bitch and complain about the rain at this point because I know how badly we need it. Up at the theater, most of the grass around the theater died a month ago because it's been so dry and hot. Driving to work every day, I drive along the Winooski River, and a lot of it is there's so little water in the Winooski River. It's nuts. It's absolutely nuts. And I'm seeing pictures across social media of like how low the lakes have dropped, and it's almost spooky. And there's people all around the state that are literally having to drill new deeper wells because they do not have water. And it's kind of crazy. Howdy. No burn? I'm unfamiliar with that term. I study words and that sounds like a don't. It's a no burn notice means you're not allowed to light a fire outside. So there's people that have burn piles for brush and stuff, or like bonfires, anything where you're setting a fire out, even a campfire like at a campsite, for the most part, all of it is not allowed. Because everything is, no burn equals no burning trash or starting campfires or the like. Yeah, exactly what HB said. Because everything outside is so dry right now. I mean, well, it did rain today, but like in general, it is so freaking dry that just one errant spark could. I mean, I'm not saying it would burn the whole state down, but the whole state is so damn dry, like. Shelter's been instructed by our manager to use as little water as possible. Are you on a well system, or is it just like a municipal thing that they're like the municipality is like, we need to conserve? I mean, we at least haven't gotten anything like that here, but I mean, our water source is the big fucking lake right there. So I think we'll be okay for a little while. No idea. Fair enough. I remember having to ruminate about that when we did the furry camping trip. I've seen the whole state of Florida under a no burn / red flag warning before because it got so dry. I think that was in 20s. Yeah, that's what we're under right now. Vermont, New Hampshire, I think a good chunk of Massachusetts and Maine, like just all New England. You look at the weather maps the last like 2 months, and there's just been like you scooped a hole in the sky right out over New England, and all the precipitation was just going down and around or up and over. Like it's like, nah, They didn't want nothing to do with us. Oof. Hey, California, you pass me your beer. Where's the eucalyptus oil? But we should have a couple days of rain on our hand. We'll see if it helps. The latest numbers, though, are like to get things back to like the low end of normal. We need most of Vermont needs 4 inches of rain. Which, like, if we were normal right now and we got like 1 inch of rain in a day, like that's what caused the flooding that wrecked us. Was just a single inch, and we need 4 times that amount of water now. It's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. Was Lake Champlain blocking part of it, or is northern New York? I mean, it's the whole northeast region is just super, super dry. Yeah, Vermont issues statewide ban on debris burning. No burning permit shall be issued until this order is revoked. U.S. Drought Monitor reports 78% of Vermont is experiencing severe droughts. Neighboring states are also in similar drought conditions, with 73% of New Hampshire experiencing severe droughts. 23, yeah, and there's spots in New Hampshire that are in extreme drought right now. 23% of which is extreme drought. Persistent dry conditions coupled with dry falling leaves create a high risk for rapid fire spread. With groundwater deficits, fires will burn into the soil, consuming dried organic matter as fuel. These fires require considerable resources to contain and extinguish. And yeah, the fact that we're going into... We're stampeding into the fall season right now because there's so little water. All the trees are like, okay, we're done. And we are a month ahead in the foliage schedule right now, which is also kind of crazy to think about. So everything is super dry, and now there's all this super dry tinder in the form of leaves falling from the sky. So, like, if something lights, it's going to be bad. What's with this year and dryness and potential in fire? It's climate change. That's what it's the long and short of it. This is literally it. And we go from, I mean, the beginning of this year, we had a record number of rainy weekends in a row. From, I think, the end of November through June, it either rained or snowed every single weekend. And now we're just like, nothing. So. Yep. So, you know, what can you do? That's the thing. What can you do? So, been busy, doing a lot of stuff, but I'm just trying to see if I can pull up a map here. Okay, so this is a week old, but this is what we're looking at. Try to zoom. Okay, it did let me zoom in. So, and again, this is from like, yeah, this is from last Tuesday. So it's only been worse since then. So. We're in most of Vermont's in D2. I'm up here in this county, so we're in the D2 section. The theater's right in the heart of the D2 section. We got this wang sticking out of New Hampshire that's dicking Maine pretty good there. That's D3 extreme. I think some of this over the past week has gotten to this D4 territory. There's this area here around Lake Winnipesaukee. I think it's gotten pretty bad. I mean, last week when I was driving through to driving through to go to Boston, like, so much of New Hampshire was just brown. Like, not even foliage, just brown. It's kind of like how it gets in November when what we call stick season, but with summer light. Is weird, but yeah, not great. And again, this is going down as far as West Virginia. Like this whole stretch ain't great. But isn't that red splotch the edge of the Adirondack? Hold on. No, so this is right here. I mean, this is the Vermont border here. Just trying to think. This is like right here in this red spot. That's around where West Leb is in New Hampshire. And this goes through like the White Mountains, like Mount Washington, I think, is right about here. But New York isn't as bad. You know, there's a couple spots like in Essex County where it's not great, but the Adirondacks have gotten more moisture than we have. But anyway, yeah. Talking about the weather. And he had it rain the first day of camping over there and a little the second day. Was sunny and dry the day we were leaving. Isn't that how it goes? Isn't that how it goes, Mayor Bear? Managed to have a fire anyway and nothing happened, but we were also very meticulous. Oh yeah, yeah, and that's the thing. Like when warnings like that are issued, they aren't necessarily thinking about the responsible people. Those are usually targeted at the fact that like a lot of people are really stupid and irresponsible. And they're the ones that are going to cause problems. Had a doctor's appointment yesterday and I passed through Winooski both ways and I noted, the dam and river look strange. Now I know why. Dam felt weaker, the river looked lower. Yeah, I think the last couple days over the dam in Winooski, there's been almost no water over the top of it. It's pretty nuts. I find it interesting there's so much yellow in northwestern New York where the SLR and one of the GLs are. Yeah, it's just, you know, it's the weather, it's the way the wind blows. So it's just the precipitation has been going like up and around. It's just been forking around New England. So, yeah. But how much rain are we actually supposed to get, and when is it supposed to... Let's see here. Okay. So, alright, it looks like, well, the next 3 days supposed to be... I'll change the percent. Oh, even again, that's not much. 10%, 20%, 10%. Well, it looks like it's going to rain on my birthday. Well, it's needed. Whatever. But on the plus side, looks like we'll at least have a good weekend for our last 2 days of shows. So, I don't know how much rain we're supposed to get. But anything's better than what we have. St. Lawrence River, one of the Great Lakes. I never remember which one is which. Well, the lake closest to us is Lake Ontario of the Great Lakes. I've had snowstorms on mine. I know the pain. Yeah, if I have to give up going outside so that it can rain instead on my birthday and we need it, then so things won't burn to the ground and people can have water in their wells, then I'll take that for the team. But yeah. That's pretty much everything that's been going on. I'm just a lot of driving. I am about to make my first car payment on my truck, and you know how many miles I've put on it before making my first car payment. Actually, I can look at it on my phone and tell you exactly instead of having to guess. Whatever you think it is, it's probably more. Let's see. There we go. $4,442 miles, and I'm about to make my first payment. And I have 67% of my oil life left. Wonderful thing we can do nowadays. Happy almost birthday. Thanks, Waddy. So on my birthday, I am having to go to work because of we're collapsing our domain into the state domain, and I have to be there for that, so I can't get my birthday off work. And after work, I am going to the theater because my cast is having a pickup rehearsal so that we can basically just run the show and not have to leave it from Sunday to Saturday so that they can at least be fresh in their minds. So it is absolutely a normal, regular ass day for me, but no, I'll take it. The positive to rain on a birthday, the sky is giving a present. Free car wash, am I right? Well, it's more a present for the earth and the thirsty, well, what grass is still alive and everything. Seymour! Nice to see you, Seymour! Been a minute. It has been a minute. So, but yeah, since I do not understand why the damn sound alerts do not work for you. That's so you didn't hear it? I heard it. That's so bizarre. Did anyone else hear it? Because I sure did. Okay, Tom heard it. Lamp heard it. I send well wishes just in case. Mine lately is either at Anya's or in transit back home. Spending a whole evening on a train is at least a nice novelty. Oh, I enjoy riding on trains, so. Okay, so yeah, that is weird. That is weird, Seema. I don't know why you're not able to hear it if the rest of us are. Just sound alerts being stupid, I guess. Another downside to it being as dry as it is, the fucking goldenrod is in bloom, and that's one of the things that is a huge seasonal allergen for me, and that has been pretty shitty lately. Gesundheit! And there's so much fucking goldenrod. Like both sides of the road up to the theater, like almost the entire way, is just nothing but just the biggest fucking goldenrod. Like they're so tall they can't even hold themselves up. There's just so much of it. Black. But yeah, since your boy is tired AF and everything, I've got a goldenrod. Ayo!
Excellent!
My Vinky was a key. But yeah, plan for tonight. Tuesdays usually run a little short anyway, so figured just some chats and then we're gonna roll some marbs and that will be that. But we will plan a mostly as close to we can have normal stream for Friday. I'll just have to make sure I draw a relatively close to midnight end time, just so that I can get a decent amount of sleep before my doubleheader performances on Saturday. Because running an almost 3-hour show once at 2 and again at 6, like it makes for a very long day. But I've been very, very naughty and loving it. I found a YouTube video with a gentleman who has the most exquisite French accent, and he's reading me the 120 Days of Sodom by Le Marquis de Sade. Well, I'm glad you found that and you're enjoying it, Seema. That's awesome. Mine's ragweed, says Faith. Luckily, I'm not in contact with it long enough to get the adverse effects. There's a few things on my list. Goldenrod, like grasses in general. I'm technically allergic to cats. But like that ain't gonna fucking stop me. But others, they're of varying levels of irritation. But in the fall, when the goldenrod comes out, that's the one that really just like. That's the one that gets me the most. And on the one hand, I probably should go to the pharmacy and get some of the behind-the-counter Sudafed.
It stinks.
Of course, Mr. Sherman. Everything stinks. I should go get some of the behind-the-counter Sudafed that they turn into meth. The downside to that is, like, at least for me, it works absolutely fantastic. But as soon as I stop taking it, I feel like absolute trash for like a day or two. So I'll probably wait till after the performance weekend, because I'll probably feel like trash anyway, and take it then if I still need it. I mean, maybe this rain will blow through and knock it all down. I don't know. But a week from tomorrow, believe it or not, is the 1st of October. Like, holy shit, when the hell did that happen? But a week from tomorrow, the 1st of October, is the first of the, my work annual vaccine events. And I was able to get in on that first day to get my flu and my COVID boosters. So I'll be getting those out of the way early on. No, it's more like, where the hell did September go? Like, say nothing of the fact that, like, my birthday's in 2 days. Like, where the hell did September go? This whole month just disappeared. Can't remember how long it's been since I had my COVID shot. Well, it's been relatively easy for me, because work puts these events on all over the state, and I just have to be like, I'll go to this one at this time. And and I show up, I give them my name, they give it to me, and I leave. And my boss just lets me take the rest of the day off. So no complaints from me. Wake me up once. Yeah, everybody get ready to set your Billy Joe Armstrong alarm for... So we have 2 more September streams. We have Friday the 26th, which is the day after this is my pre-birthday stream. Friday will be my post-birthday stream. Can I do a stream takeover on myself? And then 1 week from today is the 30th. So that will be our last September stream. Because we had nothing last week, nothing the 16th or the 19th, and I think we only did 1 stream the previous week. Jesus, I've only had at the end of this month, I'll only have had 4 streams, maybe. Yeesh. Oh well. It's that time of year. Theater stuff. I'm likely due for December. Just got to get it while I'm able to. That's kind of what I was getting at, too, is because the whole, they're doing events October through, the end of the year, and I'm with everything happening and all the Robert Kennedy bullshit going on, I should probably just get it as soon as I can, and I was able to get it on day 1, so. Seema got yours yesterday because the school nurse says we already have... Oh, geez. I mean, I guess I'm also not surprised. For me, the quickest month was August. It was mostly from stress and my energy. Well, you were also wrapped up in the move and everything. Well, getting ready for that. And But yeah, it's understandable. But yeah, the whole... I feel like the last... If I stop and I'm yeah, I don't even know what I'm trying to say, but it feels like last I checked it was still June. And now it's fucking the end of September. So time do be like that. Time do be like that. I mean, you could take over my stream on your birthday. Well, I'm going to be at the theater rehearsing all night, so unfortunately. So I would maybe catch depending on when I get home, I would maybe catch the very end of your stream. The move crushed me until it was over. Yeah, exactly. But yeah, I mean, once we're able to get back into the swing of it, we are going to still finish the GameCube edition RE4 run through, and then per Anya May's request, we're going to play Epic Mickey, which this is... I mean, this is shrink wrapped. I don't know if this is just an old stock copy that's never been opened, but this was $4 on eBay. So we'll be playing that. Yay, Mickey! Speaking of Anya May! Anya! Nice to see ya. I'm just hoping this new neighborhood has nice Halloween stuff. The old one didn't, which was disappointing. Well, it seems like a nice neighborhood, so, and the type of neighborhood where people would decorate. It's almost 10 p.m. It's 77 degrees and 92% humidity. Oh, geez. That's another thing that didn't help my sleep this week was a couple nights ago, we had a frost warning, and the day before it was in the 60s, and then it dipped down to the 30s, and I woke up several times that night being why am I so damn cold? This is weird. So I didn't sleep very well, and then the next night it was back up near 70. And I'm Jesus Christ, I'm so freaking hot. What happened? I can't sleep. So it was too cold, and then it was too hot. So make up your damn mind. Hello, maybe the rain will level us out. But yeah, just probably the most regular ass day, birthday thing. Am pretty bummed that I have to go to work, not gonna lie, but this cutover has to happen, and yeah, that is unfortunately it has. Yeah, that's when it has to happen. So I may because all that stuff is also like first thing in the morning, so I may we get that done, make sure everyone that we're cutting over is okay, and maybe I'll be like, hey boss, can I at least take the afternoon off? I don't have to work the whole ass birthday, just half ass birthday. And then, because if I could duck out at like noon, I wouldn't have to be to the theater till 5:30. I could potentially see about upholding what once was my birthday tradition of driving out to Lake Willoughby for a freezing swim and then driving back to the theater. I could probably do that. Yeah, if I brought my stuff with me to work, if I left at like noon from Montpelier, went up through Hardwick, it's probably like a 90-minute drive up there. So 90 there, 90 back, that's 3 hours. If I stayed there for an hour, I'd still have like an hour window. Well, maybe I could do that. Oh, but it's gonna fucking rain. It says it's gonna rain all day. And that wouldn't be too fun. I don't know. I guess we'll see. We'll play it by ear. We'll see what happens. I checked online for posterity's sake, and I'm still flabbergasted. Fire Emblem Path of Radiance is still $250. It's on Switch Online, for fuck's sake. Its sequel's only $50 to $75, but I don't know if that's the discrepancy between a GameCube and Wii game or nostalgia. It's the fact that so much of this stuff has got wrecked by the collector's market. Like, I mean, and when in my first like year or two here on Twitch, I used to be able to like just hop online and be like, let's find a new GameCube game to play, or let's find a new Sega Genesis game to play. And there was so much out there that was like, you know, I could spend at most $20 and get a complete unit in the box with a manual. And now it's just absolutely ridiculous. But oh well. Because and most of these people that are getting like the actual, you know, physical editions and stuff, they aren't getting them to play them. They aren't. And I'm like, I would like a Sega Genesis cart to plug into my Sega Genesis so I can play it on my Sega Genesis. Ah, well. At least, I mean, looking at it through a different lens, at least it means I got quite a few things in my collection that, because I bought them back in the day, are worth a heck of a lot of money to someone. Well, maybe not a heck of a lot, but like definitely more than I paid for them 20 plus years ago. I wanted a new experience for my birthday, so my sister drove me to Warwick, Rhode Island, and we had a seafood boil. Lobster, shrimp, crab legs, potatoes, and corn. That sounds awesome, Seema. That sounds awesome. Copy of Thousand Year Door I was able to get for 100 flat. That was a game I would have expected to be fully scalped. Most of the American community bitch about FE anyway. Yeah, it's crazy. I mean, and you think because it's so easy to, you know, raise the flag to get this stuff, that it would mean the physical stuff wouldn't be priced as it is, but that just reinforces the fact that the people that are doing all of this aren't in it to play the games, because they aren't playing them. They're just doing it to make a buck at the expense of the, you know, the retro gaming community. Oh well. Yeah, I think at this current point in time, it's still possible to get Wii games super cheap because there's still so many of them out there, and we're at the bottom of the bell curve on it. But I'd say even then, probably in the next year and a half, prices on Wii stuff, I mean, some of it is already so much higher than it was even earlier this year. But I guess that's how it goes. And as we move towards a more and more digital future, like, it's industries that just aren't going to exist anymore, and it's sad. Oh, well. What are you going to do? What are you going to do? All right. Well, it is a little past 10 now. So, as I said, we were going to have some chats, and we did. We had about an hour of chat, so now we're going to fire up the old Marbs, and we're gonna roll some Marbs here. We may not go another whole hour, just because, like I said, I'm you can see it on my face, I'm so freaking tired, and sleep has not been good. But we're at least going to roll some Marbs. We missed some streams, and we're going to do some rolling here. Just to say we did. Just Marbs, yep. So probably 10:30, 10:45 or so, we're going to be, we'll be peacing on out for the night, just so I can get some sleep.
Hey, everything's going to be okay.
Oh, I know.
Everything's going to be okay.
That's true.
Everything's going to be okay.
I know!
I said!
Everything's gonna be fucking okay! Alright, exclamation point play, everybody. Let's get those Marbs on the board. And also, being early enough in the evening to Marb, maybe folks won't fall asleep on us before the end. We'll see. We'll see. To me, I am surprised how easy it is to get Game Boy stuff. I think that's due to how easy it is to make forgeries or their dry battery issue. Well, also, for the amount of Game Boys out there was astonishing. So, it also benefits from the fact that it's one of the highest selling systems ever. Like, when I was a kid, almost... I don't want to say everybody, but like nearly every household had a game. They were so... They may have not had a Nintendo or like a dedicated game console in a house, but there was a pretty good chance that any given house had a kid in it with a Game Boy. So, there's just a whole lot of Game Boy stuff out there. And from the get-go, it was cheaper. If there's any series I'd like to collect, it's Fire Emblem. I love the series, it has a long history, but it's also not so many games like Mario, Zelda, or Sonic. First 6 in the original form being Japanese exclusives kind of stinks, though. That's what translated ROMs are for. I mean, unless you like having, to get the physical copy just, like, to have as a display piece. I have an old... a copy of a Sailor Moon game for Super Nintendo that, I mean, I never even owned a Super Nintendo, but it's a pretty cool display piece. Be like, yeah, I got a Sailor Moon game on Super Nintendo. That's only ever released in Japan. But exclamation point play, everybody. Oh, we got 8 Marbs on the board. Look at that. Look at that. Let's see who we got. Who we got rolling here? All right, we got Cat Dad, myself, Rickshaw Tom, HB, Waddy, Fates, Seema, and Chris the Lamp. There was an Anime here. Is Anime going to roll with us? Exclamation point play. There was a Mare Bear here. Is Mare Bear going to roll with us? Exclamation point play. We shall see. Heck yeah, my stupid 8-ball skin is working.
Calling all Marb stars, calling all Marb stars. It's time to roll, it's time to roll. Get those Marbs, bring them on down to the service desk, and get ready to play Marbles on Stream. Calling all Marb stars. Oh, yeah.
Let's zoom around here and see if we can see what Cat Dad's Magic 8 Ball is saying. Almost. It is decidedly so. Yeah, it is decidedly so working, Cat Dad. All right, we got Mare Bear on the board now. Wait, we got to ask our question first. Well, we'll ask one for each of the next races. I kind of half-assed asked a question like, is the skin working? It is decidedly so. So there we go. So we'll make sure to ask a question before each race. Not charged yet. Ask a question. Cat Dad's Marb skin is a functional Magic 8 Ball. So before each of the next races, we've just got to make sure we ask it a question and then check to see what the answer is. We're gonna update the stream category here while we wait. I don't know if we got an anime out there who wants to jump on in.
Paging Anya May, if you're still out there, we are playing some Marbs. Paging Anya May, if you are still out there, we are playing some Marbs. Thank you for shopping your names.
But it is my plan and it is my intention that on Friday we will have a regular full-length stream here for the first time in a couple of weeks. So, even though we'll be cutting tonight a little bit short, if I can get caught up on my sleep and everything and be good to go, we'll be rocking and rolling for the regular old stream shenanigans on Friday. There's Anya May. There you are. Got us up to 10 Mars are rolling in the double digits. Let's go. Fire Emblem 1, 2, and 3 were remade in English, but 1 and 3 are on DS, and Jesus Christ scalpers have as much of a money along with DS as they do with GameCube. Holy crap, we're just falling here. The others I have played, even Three Houses, are much more replayable. Yeah. Dang, scalpers ruining everything. Taking all the enjoyment out of everything. MCR announced more tour dates for next year, and it was hard enough for me to get one single ticket to see them at Fenway. And if I go see them next year, probably the one place I would be able to go is they're playing Citi Field in New York. But I don't want to think of what the freaking prices are going to be. But I want to. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Cause MCR. MCR is the one band from that era I'd pay for. Oh, and did they play Black Parade in its entirety? As an entire stage show. Like they have a whole stage show with lore and it was absolutely amazing. And it was broken up into two sets. So the first set it's called Long Live the Black Parade, where it was this whole stage show with a storyline and everything, where they played the Black Parade in its entirety, and then they changed out of their clothes and were brought out to a smaller stage in the middle of the pit where they played an entire second set of like greatest hits. So it's like I got to see two shows. Who got 8th last time? Did I say how? This is the first race. So no how dares yet. Fuck. I will be sitting tomorrow in an MCR hole. And I even I was so stoked to be there and that everything was happening. Like I literally did like the social faux pas, and I literally recorded the entire concert. I had my phone going the entire time during MCR. And I've edited out each of the songs, and I've been putting them all on Instagram and TikTok. But it was so good. It was so good. Rickshaw Tom's leading the charge here. Oh, there we go. HB, Cat Dad, and Mare Bear offer some Yeetsa Pizza. And Mare Bear deciding to how dare. I guess it was paused when I came back to my laptop. Like BJO being St. Jimmy and his sudden appearance. Kinda? But Mare Bear, how dared. Rickshaw Tom got the W. Seema getting that sexy silver second. Anime in third. And Fates got Fates' fourth. Fates got fourth. Here's Waddy for fifth. Now we're just waiting for Chris the Lamp. Oh, your boy passing Chris the Lamp. Picking up that sixth. Chris the Lamp in seventh. Mare Bear, how dared. Stole that eighth. And is 2/3 of the way to a hat trick. HB pokes Waddy. Seems like Waddy might be behind here. Because there was definitely some how daring going on here. Mare Bear, how dare. There it is. First race in about a month, and I got it. Thanks, Mars, for throwing your boy a bone. All right, let's move on to race number 2, Electric Boogaloo. Dark Abundant Abyss. Exclamation point play. But yeah, MCR is doing this was a stadium tour that they did, and now they're doing a whole European tour and South American tour, and then next summer they're coming back and they're doing they did, and I think they're hitting all football stadiums next year, going as big as they possibly can. So, and they're doing festivals. Yeah, they're just. Yeah, and they're just, it's a continuation of this same Black Parade show that they're doing, because folks are really enjoying it. And yeah, what an experience. So much theatrical everything into it. I really liked it. Sometimes I feel like I'm getting a bloody nose. Nope. Ugh. But, I'll try. I'll see if, I'll see what they're selling tickets for the New York show. But, yeah, I don't know. I feel like it's going to be ridiculous. Because the really not great Fenway seat I got was it kind of worked out for me because my phone got a really great view of the monitor. But it was a really otherwise really subprime area of Fenway Park, and it was still a $200 ticket. But I was in the room where it happened. All right. Well, 10 Marbs are on the board. There we go. All right. What is Cat Dad's question for race number 2 for the Magic 8 Ball? I got to go. Okay. Cat Dad's Magic 8 Ball Marb. Is it worth buying a ticket to go see MCR on their 2026 tour? It is decidedly so. Okay, well, for the next race, Cat Dad will ask how the Rapture is going. All right, let's get rolling. God, my throat is so freaking dry. And a very slow start here. World record on this course set by a gray duck. 2 minutes, 30 seconds. Rickshaw Tom leading the charge. Could go 2 for 2. We shall see. HB, though, very close by. HB now overtaking and into the lead. Oh, but here comes Fates now. Now Fates in the lead. Could be Fates' race to lose. Well, Fates has already got Fates' 4th. Oh, wow. Fate's going way out in the lead here. Look at that. Like a bat out of hell, you'll be gone when the morning comes. This is one of those courses where everything's covered up. You can't really see what's going on in there, but Fate seems to have the secrets unlocked. I don't know. Can Fates make it out? No one else has made it. Oh, here comes Mare Bear into the Tumble Dryer of Despair. Oh, here comes the rest of the field. Is Fates going to be able to hold on to the lead? We shall see. Oh, Fates making it out into a second Tumble Dryer, though. Here comes your boy. Is this another Tumble Dryer of Despair? I think it is. It's a very tiny one, if so. Oh, now your boy taking that lead away from Fates, at least for now. Here comes Mare Bear rounding out the top 3. Oh, now your boy's in the lead. Fates is in second. Mare Bear's in third. All right, Mare Bear currently in that sexy silver second. Rickshaw Tom in third. Your boy, though, it could be his race to lose. What the heck is that thing? Looks like a choo-choo. Oh, it's your boy's race to lose. Hey, looks like I'm allowed to win sometimes, damn it. Hashtag not hacking, hashtag not rigged. Your boy with the W. Fates back up into second. Couldn't quite recover the first place, but hey, sexy silver second goes to Fates. Rickshaw Tom third. Here comes Mare Bear for fourth. And where the heck's everyone else? Oh, here comes the Flames of Oblivion, though. Is anyone going to make it? Oh, looks like Waddy might hit the Flames of Oblivion here. We shall see. Oh, Waddy hit the Flames of Oblivion. See how the rest of the field went. Your boy with the W. Hashtag not hacking, hashtag not rigged. Fate second. Rickshaw Tom third. Mare Bear fourth. Crystal Lamp fifth. CMOS 6. Anya May 7th. HB securing 8th for the Pact. So all is well with the world. Cat Dad in 9th, and Waddy getting hit by the Flames of Oblivion. It's okay, we have a pact. So on to race number 3, halfway there. Weird Stylish Tour, exclamation point, play. Yeah, I was unable to use the internet until about a day after I moved in. Watching the Nintendo Direct blind was worth it. I only had 4 major things I'm excited for. Age of Imprisonment, I just hope they don't write into a cop-out. But I have a little faith in them not trying to make a golden ending to end the Wild era. Resident Evil 9 looks interesting, but I can't play it myself. Truly excited for the new FE game. Sequel to 3 Houses, possibly? Shut the fuck up, take my investment. But what about Virtual Boy on the Switch? All right, we got our 10 Marbs on the board. All right, Cat Dad's question for this one was, how's the Rapture going? Well, let's find out, Cat Dad's Marb. Don't count on it. Perfect. Perfect. Well said, Cat Dad's Magic 8 Ball. I got hiccups, but I can't take it seriously. All right, let's get rolling here, and we can think of. We got 2 more questions. We got 2 more races, so 2 more questions for Cat Dad's Magic 8 Ball Marb. Clip that. All right, looks like Mare Bear and Seema. Oh, not Fates. Fates back in the lead. Hoping for redemption from the last race, perhaps. But Mare Bear is making it a race, as is Seema. We are boogieing around here, though. Dodging those wacky waving inflatable arm flailing tube men. Fate's trying to build up some steam. Can't quite do it. Mare Bear overtaking. Mare Bear's like, nuh-uh. No one's finishing before me. Y'all can have yours after I have mine. Oh, but now Fate's back in the lead. Cat Dad passing as well. No, now, okay, this is quite the spicy race going on here. Lots of close quarters, sharp turns. You never know what's going to happen next. Cat Dad currently in the lead. Fate's trying to catch up. Thank you for clipping that, Waddy. Virtual Boy is just an uncomfortable VR headset that'll bleed your corneas. It's Cat Dad's race to lose at this point. Fates is holding on to that second place, though. Anya May has moved up into third. Oh, we do have some deadly lasers we're going to have to contend with coming on up. Oh, Fate's sliding ahead of Cat Dad there, going back into the lead. Just try not to hit them deadly lasers. Fate's back in the lead. Cat Dad in second. Anya May in third. I loved my Virtual Boy, the best Wario game, and Telero Boxer. Well, have you seen like the Virtual Boy headset they're making for the Switch, Tom? Like you slide the whole Switch into it, and it looks like the old Virtual Boy, and you can play like official Virtual Boy games on it. What? Yeah. They announced it like a week or 2 ago. Like Nintendo is making this official thing to turn the Switch into a Virtual Boy. Guess I gotta get a Switch. And Cat Dad with the W. Anya May getting that sexy silver second. Fates in third. As we're racing against the Devil's Swing here. It don't mean a thing if it ain't got that swing. Rickshaw Tom 4th, Seema 5th, Mare Bear 6th. Oh, Waddy eats a pizza. Still a little removed from 8th, though. Oh, HB getting denied. Oh, but still crossing the finish, though. Oh, look at Cat Dad's Marb there. First place, and the Magic 8 Ball itself says, no. I mean, yes, you did win. You did win. But Cat Dad with the W, Anya May getting that sexy silver second, Fates third, Rickshaw Tom fourth, Seema fifth, Mare Bear sixth, HB seventh, Eric eighth, Crystal Lamp ninth, and Waddy rounding things out there. Eric out there. Well, Eric, yeah, your boy got a hat trick. I'm allowed to win sometimes, damn it. All right, so we're on to race number 4. What is the next question going to be for the Magic 8 Ball Marb? Hat trick hat on for Eric. Woo! Sexy silver. Yeah, no new Virtual Boy games. Yeah, just I mean, they're putting the old catalog on it. Not that there's many, but... Question, is the Hulk doing okay in hell? All right. Oh, Cat Dad's Magic 8 Ball. Phoenix! Nice to see you, Phoenix. It smells like shit. Nice to see you, Phoenix. But Cat Dad's Magic 8 Ball question, is the Hulk doing okay in hell? Let's see. Without a doubt. All right, well, if we get a Phoenix on the board here, along with everyone else who has been racing, our magic number will be up to 11. So exclamation point play, everybody. Why is Hulk in hell? Because he's a racist. Hulk Hogan, Tomp. Not Hulk Smash, Hulk Brother. Side note, I met him like 8 times. So you're practically brothers. All right, we got Crystal Lamp, Seema, Cat Dad, Waddy, Phoenix, Mare Bear, Anya May, Rickshaw Tom, and HB, and myself. I think we're just missing Fates. He's not racist. It was all taken out of context. Brothers. He ain't my brother. He's getting chumpa slapped by the devil. Hey, Fates, you gonna get in on this?
Paging Fates. Oh, there you go. Oh, need the exclamation point there, Fates. Thank you for shopping at Ames.
All right, well, now our new magic number is 11, so let's get rolling. How you doing, Phoenix? How you been? Due to rehearsals and things, I think I've missed your last couple streams, so my apologies for that. But rolling in the door between 10:30 and 11 p.m. the last couple weeks, been pretty freaking tired. Seen better days. Oh, sorry to hear that. New car still working out okay, though? Take the W's where you can? Anya May leading the charge here. Oh, we're getting hung up on the pegboard, as is everyone else. Oh, your boy scooting right on through, though. Hey, look at that. All right, your boy in the lead. Anya May second. Cat Dad in third. World record on this course, 3 minutes, 10 seconds, so still a ways to go. We do have some family jewels we got to bust through down here. Oh, your boy going around the outside, scooting right on through. Didn't even need to bust, just kept going. All right, your boy in the lead, Mare Bear second, Seema in third. Car's fine. Okay. Take the W's where you can get them. As I was saying at the start of stream, I am about to make my first payment on my MAV. Since buying it, it is now time to make my first payment, and I've put 4,442 miles on it before making this first payment. Ever feel like you need to bust, just slow down and do some deep breathing. All right, now Waddy's in the lead. W could stand for Waddy, folks. Never count Waddy out. Oh, Fate's off the board. Getting some Yeetza Pizza. Yeah, I'm really excited for the new FE game. Seems to be a sequel to Three Houses, which is exciting. It's my favorite game for showing gray morality and what feels like a realistic angle. Some would say GTA, but for the most part, all GTA Pro tags are sociopaths, so they aren't a good example of a normal person's decision-making. That's fair. Waddy's still in the lead here. Waddy's race to lose. Mare Bear in second. Looks like, there's your boy skipping past. Oh, moving right up into second place. Oh, did I just jump ahead of Waddy there? Well, hashtag not hacking, hashtag not rigged. CJ and Franklin are right. Did Cat Dad yeet? Yeah, well, with 11, must have. Cat Dad must have yeeted. If it shows Fates as yeeting into 10th, where the heck do we go from here? Oh, now looks like I'm joining him for Yeetza Pizza. Where the heck do we go? Oh. The heck are Rooney? No, we got all 11 Marbs. Because we had the we had the Hulk Hogan question. Oh shit, and a lot of deadly lasers. Where the heck do we go? Oh, and Waddy with the W. W stands for Waddy, folks. That's what I was saying. Mare Bear getting that sexy silver second. Rickshaw Tom third. Chris the Lamp in fourth. How the heck do we have to, peek in here? What a weird-ass way to finish. That's what she said. Phoenix in 5th, CMOS 6th. Now the battle for 8th between Anyame and HB. Who's it gonna be? Oh, is Anyame gonna lock into 7th? So HB, 2 for 2, gonna be securing 8th for the Pact. W stands for Waddy, folks. We have become Space Dust. Space Dust, coast to coast. Wait. All right, Flamed of Oblivion, but still picked up the 8th. Doesn't matter. Both packed. Oh, look. Waddy has a very nice number of wins. But Waddy with the W, Mare Bear second, Rickshaw Tom third, Crystal Lamp fourth, Phoenix fifth, CMOS 6, Anyame 7th, HB securing the bag for the Pact, your boy 9th, Fates 10th, Cat Dad in 11th, all of us getting some delicious Yeetza Pizza. We're now moving on to the last race. We know what that means. Last call. I almost punched myself in the face with my own microphone. Last call. Last call. Bouncing, lollygagging yard. Get your final purchases, head on down to the service desk. The store is closing and we want you to get the fuck out. Last call. Thank you for shopping at Ames. Oh my god, this is I don't know what's happening. I hate it. This is a horrible looking thing. I don't know what it is, but I hate it. There's no acceptable way to look at this. But we're gonna have to scoot down there for the final Magic 8 Ball question. So what is our final question for Cat Dad's Magic 8 Ball Marb? Assuming Cat Dad gets back on the board here. All four of the main leaders are different shades of gray. One is a mourning woman whose entire people was genocided and became too powerful for their own good, seeks to bring their people back at all costs. One is a revolutionary who's tortured, has a shortened lifespan, is afraid of spilling blood if she has to. Isn't afraid of spilling blood if she has to. Okay. One's a man who has multiple traumatic incidents, never was given... I assume this is one of the games you're talking about? Did Kirk lol after? All right. Did Kirk lol after Cat Dad's Magic 8 Ball? Let's see. Oh, there's no light. We can't read it. Is there any way to angle this? Oh, it's periodically flashing just enough to see it. It is certain, it's saying. So Kirk did lol after. It is certain. Even though it flashed for a second and it was sideways, it was enough to see it. That's spooky. Okay. We got 8 marbs on the board. We're missing some. Let's see. We got Waddy, Phoenix, Cat Dad, Fates, HB, Anyume, Crystal Lamp, and your boy. If I didn't say your name, you're not on the board. Exclamation point play. I think we're missing Seema. Think we're missing... Oh, there's Rickshaw Tom. So I think we're just missing Seema and Mare Bear. Will I get a buzzer this season? Unfortunately, we already asked. But if Cat Dad ends up at the top of the mountain in Victory Valley, then we should be able to go around back and see. So if we get that one last opportunity to see the Magic 8 Ball Marb, we will ask it that question. All right, there's Seema on the board. Now we're just waiting for Mare Bear.
Paging Mare Bear to the service desk for the final race. Paging Mare Bear to the service desk for the final race. Thank you for shopping your names.
I hate the 500 text limit. They don't tell you it's too big until you click the send button. Well, it prevents walls of text, so at least limits them. Best actual money I spent on a digital marb was that 8 ball skin. Hey, it's and the fact that it is functional is freaking awesome. So we'll see if we get a Mare Bear in there, and then we'll get rolling. I gotta turn my air on. It's getting a little toasty in here. Yeah, I just wish like other places they'd have a tiny number to show text size. But that's fair. Yeah, I don't know. We may have missed Mare Bear for the last race. Oh, my eyes hurt. I'm so freaking tired.
Incredible Woody just re-enlisted for 55 months.
Waddy! Resub for 55 months. For 6 months in advance. Wow! September! Oh crap, it's September. I've had so few streams this month. I'm a terrible Twitch streamer. It's 55. It's 55. But thank you so much, Waddy! That's what I always... Hey, there... It's an opportunity to take tiny amounts of money out of Bezos's pocket to not have to watch ads. And it's a good way to take advantage of it. All right, well, I think we lost Mayor Bear for the last one, so let's get rolling, because your boy gets to bed. But I had to cancel all subs in July, got a gift card for my B-Day last month. Well, I appreciate you putting that towards your boy here. Das Bobby lay. I don't know what that says. We are following. What? The Marbs are going so fast, and we are not. All right, I think Waddy's in the lead though, so I get to reap the September rewards in a couple cases. That's awesome. Wilds Gemarble. I have no idea what they're saying. This is a weird course. World record on this, 1 minute 13 seconds. Not a minute too soon, I guess. Oh, Waddy and Anime offer Yeats a pizza. I think Waddy might have gotten the most Yeats a pizza of anyone this Grand Prix. But who is going to get that coveted 8th place position? We shall see. Seema leading the way out of this nightmare of a course. Oh, now Rickshaw Tom in the lead. Rickshaw Tom looking to get the Marb equivalent of a buzzer here. Oh, but now going the wrong way. Fate's turning you back around with the assist. Borp. Oh, now you got to stick the... I see. Now the Marb's got to stick the landing into the right spot. Oh, Rickshaw Tom with the W, getting the buzzer. Your boy with a sexy silver second. Fate's in third. Catad fourth. See, Phoenix in fifth. Now this is really hard to follow. HB in sixth. Crystal Lamp seventh. Looks like Seema, it might be, if Seema can stick the landing, it'll be Seema How Daring. Seema How Dares and takes the 8th. And then Anime and Waddy offer Yeats a pizza. But now we got to head on over to Victory Valley, see who stands tall and proud and goes home with all the gold, glory, and bragging rights. I'm just very excited to do my writing ideas. One of my characters I'm proud of the ideas on. It's a guy who technically possesses a robot body after his original one died in a terminal injury. His power source is an item of cosmic origin and has unknowable power. He's going to have to find the line between life and death. That sounds like a fun thing to write. Third place, going home with the bronze, we've got... It's your boy. I'll take a third place. Why not? In second place, going home with silver. Sexy silver is... Fates! Fates is a potato. A second place potato. And in first place, going home with all the gold, the glory, and the bragging rights is none other than the most...
Excellent!
Tomp getting the buzzer. 130 points, 2 dubs. Showing us how it's done. Double the points of Fates, just about. Fate second, 73-0. Your boy third, 64-1. Waddy fourth, 54-1. Anime fifth, 52-0. Mare Bear sixth, 44-0. Catad seventh, 34-1. Seema getting that overall eighth, 32-0. HB ninth, but also securing quite a few of the eighths for the pact along the way. Crystal Lamp 10th and Phoenix in 11th. But we have to remember that we are all on this blessed day. A round of applause across the board. And what's happening? Seema, how dare. Woo! I'll take a silver. You're going in my GPU. Grants winners, have a great night, everyone. Hugs and loves. Hugs and loves on ya. Hearts, hugs, and loves to everybody. Yeah, sorry for the short stream tonight, but your boy is tired AF. I am going to basically go to bed right now. But we'll be back Friday for our first, like, bog-ass standard stream that we've had for a couple weeks. So we'll probably be chugging away to finish things up with the GameCube version of Resident Evil 4. And look forward to Epic Mickey, which we'll be moving on towards after that. It's also going to be my post-birthday stream, because, again, your boy's birthday's on Thursday, so we don't get a stream day for it, technically. But, you know, I guess we'll use Friday for it. But have a great rest of your week, everyone. If you're in an area that needs rain, I hope you get rain. If you're in an area that doesn't need rain, send it our way. So you're a Libra? I am. I'm just past the cusp. Born on the 25th of September. Yeah, same. Woo! So, but yeah, thanks for hanging out, everyone. Spending your Tuesday evening here. I greatly appreciate it, as always. But have a good night. Get some good sleeps. Get some good rest. Eat some good food. Drink some good drinks. Take care of yourself and those around you first and foremost, because that is what is most important. Oh shit, Cat Dad, when's your birthday? Let's find that out first. That's before we peace out. When is Cat Dad's birthday? I mean, I assume it's within this same window. So. Oh, we got HB throwing the random lights in at the end. We got green. We got blue aqua strip light. The gross pissy green washes. That wash is purple, and keyboard and mouse is light blue. Sweet dreams, everyone, says Seema. Sweet dreams, Seema! Oh, see, maybe Cat Dad doesn't want to tell us what his birthday is. Which is okay. I mean, the internet is a public place.
My tummy hurts. And I'm mad at the government.
All right, well, maybe we'll find that out next time. In any case, have a good night, everyone, and all the other things I said. And until next time, really only one thing left to say, and that, of course, is so long and good night. So long and good night.
Butthole pleasures. It's not about butthole pleasures at all.
Perfectly timed butthole pleasures at that. Perfectly timed. All right, for real, not for play.
Butthole pleasures.
Oh, even more butthole pleasures. Oh no, I gotta go to sleep. I don't have time for that. All right. Good night, friends.